Vanakkam, welcome to Cyber Pathigam once again. So this time around it's going to be the same series where if you have been watching my video, you would have known that we have been looking into one pathigam called Sottrunai, which was sung by Thirunaavukarasar. We already seen the background of it. So today we're going to look at the fourth song in this pathigam, which starts as Idukan, Pattu Irukkinum. So now we're going to go and look at how to sing this song, and then we'll be right back to see some meanings behind that song. Tiruchitrambalam. Idukkan Pattu Irukkinum iranthu yaaraiyum vidukkil piraan endru vinavuvoom alloom. Idukkan Pattu Irukkinum iranthu yaaraiyum vidukkil piraan endru vinavuvoom alloom. Adukkal kiil kidakkinum arulin uddra. Adukkal kiil kidakkinum arulin uddra. Nadukkatthai keduppathu Namasivayave. Adukkal kiil kidakkinum arulin uddra. Nadukkatthai keduppathu Namasivayave. Now I will sing and then you will follow me as usual. Idukkan Pattu Irukkinum iranthu yaaraiyum. Sing. Idukkan Pattu Irukkinum iranthu yaaraiyum vidukkil piraan endru vinavuvoom alloom. Vidukkil piraan endru vinavuvoom alloom. Adukkal kiil kidakkinum arulin uddra. Adukkal kiil kidakkinum arulin uddra. Nadukkatthai keduppathu Namasivayave. Nadukkatthai keduppathu Namasivayave. So now we have seen how to sing each lines. The repetition method is totally up to you all. Like if you like, wherever you want to emphasize, because after knowing the meaning, you know where you like to emphasize it, where you want to repeat and remind the facts stated in that song. So however you like, you can repeat it. Now let's look into the facts. Basically, I've already gone through the background of this song so many times. The exponent is Thirunaavukarasar. Basically, Thirunaavukarasar was born into a Saivai family and then he converted his religion. Then God himself, with all his grace, takes him back into Saivism by giving him a terrible stomach ache. The first song he sang was Kutra in a Worry. If you have not watched it, don't worry, I'll leave a link below or I'll link something here. You can click on it and you can go look into that song. So now, right after that incident, basically the people who are the summoners we call, it's a different religion, they are not really happy because now Navukarasar have came back to Saivism. So they try to murder him, they try to kill him with a few different methods. So one of it was they bound him onto a stone and throw him into the ocean. That's where he takes the opportunity and he sings hymns 10 cumulative, altogether it was 10 song, which starts as Sottrunai vethiyan, and he sings in every hymn or hymn that he states the greatness of Namasivaya and what the mantra Namasivaya itself could do to us. So we already see the mantra Namasivaya itself. It is a mantra symbol of Lord Shiva, or the Supreme Being Shivam himself. So let's look into the song. Today I'm not going to go word by word because we have been seeing the whole pathigam. It's an idea he's putting. We'll just go through 2 lines and then we'll gather some thoughts out of it. So the first line goes as Idukan Pattu Irukkinum iranthu yaaraiyum vidukkil piraan endru vinavuvoom alloom. So basically these two lines says that no matter whatever hardship or whatever sadness or difficulty happens in my life, I would never go ask or seek help from anyone else than the Supreme Being Shivam himself. It's a very simple line. He is very confident in saying this because the Supreme Being, we have already seen so many times, the Supreme Being is the only force who created all this world for us to get rid, to just clear the darkness within ourselves. So he handpicks every single situation for us. I've been repeating this in every single video. So this is what God does for us. So God is the Almighty. He is the supreme power. He is the only one who can do anything. Everything is possible on him. So like, then if you, whenever there's a difficulties in our life, what we'll try to do is we'll try to help, or we'll try to seek help from humans little bit superior than us. Maybe we'll try to help, we'll try to ask our mom, probably we'll try to ask some legal advice. If it's illness, we'll go to doctor. We'll try to think of a lot of method, but we will never think of the Supreme Being who created things for us. So in Saivism, we don't really believe like, okay, so if you go and like try to beg to God to change things, things are going to be changed. What's going to happen is still going to happen, but we ask God for the courage to face that situation. So God is the only, he's the only force who can be beside us and guide us and give us the courage to face any situation in life. So that's why here Navuvookarathar says, I would never go to anybody else because anybody else wouldn't be able to help me, because they are not the supreme power, and they don't also know what is best for us. Third and fourth line, he says that, the second thing he says that, if at all even adukkal kiil kidakkinum arulin uddra nadukkatthai keduppathu namasivayave. He says that by chanting Namasivaya mantra, by surrendering myself to the God himself, the Supreme Being Shivam, he would come and destroy my fear. Fear of what? A hypothetical scenario where he feels like even I were trapped under a big huge mountain, there's no way of escape, right? Even then even that fear, only God can get rid of that fear in me. He's the only one who can come and sit beside me and make me feel good. He's the only person who could give me courage to face any difficulties or any situation in life. Why he stressed on difficulties is because, let's think about this, right? There's a lot of happy moments in our lives, like we have wedding day, we would have been married, or we would have like on our birthday, or like on our graduation day, or like on we are getting a special award day. Yeah, we would just verbally say like thanks to God for giving me this chance and stuff like that, but would never, like average people would never even think of God, because we're too happy to think about God. Happy things are happening. Only time we would even consider God is when we go through difficulties. And actually we should practice ourselves. When you're so happy, we should praise God, as well as when we are so in difficulties, that time also we should think of God. But it's quite weird for humankind like us to think like that, even when we are so in difficulties. For example, like if I was so ill, the last thing I would think is to pray. All I would think is, what are the best medical option I have? Okay, should I go to allopathy, or should I go to Ayurvedic, or should I go to some traditional medication? Who could save me? We would be just scouting for more help, which are mortal, very much mortal. A doctor wouldn't know what's the best for me. He could only tell me what's the best depending on his reference points, what he could think, that what he thinks is best for me. But mind or brain or knowledge of a humankind is not the supreme, but God is supreme. That's why here we have to always train ourselves to surrender to the Supreme Being himself. That's all this, that's the only thing this song is saying. Two things in main: any difficulties, we should always think about God. The second thing is, if you keep chanting Namasivaya mantra, Namasivaya mantra will give you the courage and get rid of your fear to face any situation in your life. When you have no fear, you would never go and seek help in these worldly things. You will seek help. You will be connected with God Himself, who is capable of doing anything and everything. That's all I could tell you about this song. I hope I made justice. I'm still apologizing because my English is not too strong as my mother tongue Tamil, so like I feel like I made justice to this song. If there's something that I'm not clear about, please feel free to comment down below and I'll definitely get back to you and answer your questions. That's all for this video. Probably the next video I'll be meeting you with the 5th song in this very song, Sottrunai vethiyan pathigam. So that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and click on the bell button for you to get notified on my new videos. If you want to stay connected to me on my social media accounts, you can find me at Saiva Pathigam page in Facebook. That's all. Take care and bye bye.